is there anything you want to update people on?
The only, we had, at our last meeting, we had, Miami Motel come and speak about putting a sign out on 50 on his property, because I believe, as I understood, we've been taken care of.
Yeah,
And, the way it was left is that, he's open for negotiations as to what the future of that piece of property would be. Initially, what was intended for was that they wanted to put a sign out there that would be not necessarily Miami Motel, but would be to potentially be for other businesses. And that would have been that he would have sold signage to businesses that advertise on, which I believe we're not keen on. I don't think that would have been one of the things that we would, we being planning and zoning and council as well, would not have wanted that to happen. So I instructed them to work with our administrator on what could be done with that piece of property. And then I think going forward, I think we ought to let them maintain that property going forward as opposed to the village of Cleves. So the other one was the Lower River Road. We got the setbacks to them. The intent of that property is to be a lock and storage like the business across the street from them. But again, their plans are preliminary and they need to be drawn up, submitted to planning and zoning through the zoning officer. They would be looked at, given JMA for their initial input and so forth. And then we can go on and determine whether we would want a variance for that particular property or continuous, rezoning. So again, that's pretty much it. That's how we left it. Nothing more. The next one, I believe, is December 21st. We have nothing on the agenda. I'm considering maybe canceling that since so close to Christmas, and really, unless there's anything that would come up, I've asked Ed, the zoning officer, if anything's come up, and nothing has. So we may wind up canceling them.
thank you very much. Mr. Burns was not here, and he told me I don't think he really pretty much of our Parks Committee report based on my conversation with him today. But I want to make a couple comments just about the leadership that he has provided our village in the area of the Christmas walk. But not just there, he's also looking at a master plan to develop our park so that it becomes more of a destination type park. And I think that's what this Vice was talking about with the capital grant. That's not an easy grant to get, but you can get a large amount of money if you write the grant and it's approved. It does only come twice. Every 2 years it comes. So we're gonna have to get going on that. But if you work at the Christmas walk, I've gotten all kinds of things. I don't know if council wants to talk about what they've heard from the community or the community wants to talk tonight. But he deserves a ton of credit for organizing, carrying this thing through. I spoke to his wife the other day, and she was trying to encourage him to take a day off work because he's just gone non-stop making that happen. And I had one resident tell me that the parade brought her to tears because she never thought she'd ever see the type of parades that she enjoyed as a child. And I talked to Jerry's father, and he told me it was one of the biggest parades the village has ever seen. So he deserves a ton of credit.
And a unique parade.
Yeah.
When I heard a Blink parade, I thought, oh, that would really be neat if we can get the participants to do it. And it was phenomenal. If you missed it, I'm sorry you missed it, but it was phenomenal. The floats, the cars, everything was lit up and blinking or just decorated. It was just really over 40 entrants, correct? So it was something to see. So
The sheriff's department did a great job too. They offered up aerial footage, which we have, and we'll be putting that on our website. It really was something to behold.
that drone hovered over us at the tree lighting, and I'm like, who in the heck is that? It's doing a drug, cause it was just buzzing around and I had no clue it was Hamilton County. I feel better now.
And then it's last time, I mean, it's a lot of work.
It was low, pretty low too. It's coming in pretty low.
And Stephanie, I bugged, that hurts. You know, it was like fun.
Well, you did get to hear the Taylor Middle School choir. You really missed a beautiful thing. My wife's comment was, it was a hallmark moment.
Yeah.
It really was. Made you proud to be here in Cleves. So when you see Kevin, let him know that
Give him an
he's much
attaboy.
appreciated. Okay, I'm just gonna continue moving on down here. We'll come back to you, Jerry, in a little bit. But, John Knuf will not be here tonight. The reason he's not here is I told him to stay home. I said, there's nothing you gotta say here that's that important tonight. John was here at 8:30 AM Saturday morning. I have no idea what time he left, you know?
Finished around 9.
9 PM. So here he was here all day, donating his time to our.
On a Saturday.
Yeah,
Wow.
so when you see him, and I know Mr. Walters, I don't know if you want to make a statement, you had sent me a message, go ahead and.
I think if you look at, John as a whole, everything that he does for this Cleves community is just beyond imagination. Everything that covers from the streets, that, you know, we have prepared that he takes care of, maintenance department, he's involved with parks, he's involved with signs. The moment really did hit me when we were at our committees with parks and so forth, just how integral John does get involved with everything. And I think when I thanked him because of that fact on our way out, but I did send a message. I think it's important that, like I said, when you think about it, everything kind of revolves around John and the parks and just how he gets involved with it. And he does not put half the effort in. I mean, he puts 110% of the effort in. So I told him, I said, I think it was important. I'm sorry he's not here
Yeah,
to be,
it's
or
on
the
tape, you can watch it.
you know? And I think it's important that it be noted. So I appreciate everything and all his efforts.
And we got snow coming up here before too long, and he puts a ton of hours in.
Well, that's the other thing. So
Yeah, John is, he's a big part of our village. Justin, I'm gonna have you move on if you would, please, to your report.